talking all things going live. So come on in. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate the support. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you are new to my room, feel free to come in and ask questions. This is my 4 o'clock live, where we talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. If you are someone who is aspiring to go live, this is your time to do. And so let me know if you guys have any questions. Hello, friend. I actually had to start it over. So technically you didn't win. No, you won. You won. But I did have to start it over because I realized I didn't do my little normal ritual where I usually have on the, shopping cart. I forgot to do the shopping cart, I forgot to do the monetization button, and so all those things I do as part of my setup, and I didn't do it, so I just started without finishing my process. So, a little behind as normal, as usual, and I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to do a little bit better, y'all. I'm realizing I am so lagging. I know. Just. How's everything going, friend? I'm so proud of you. I don't know if nobody ever told you they proud of you, but I'm proud of you. You are doing your thing. Why did TikTok trap me in the live earlier? We're gonna see if it happens today. I changed my screen protector, so I'm hopefully that was the issue. I don't know, but I could not end my live. Could not. Could not end it. So I ended up having to do like a swipe out and turn my phone off, totally shut down. So I don't know if people were still stuck in the live. I don't know what happened, but that's what I ended up doing. So it was quite interesting, quite interesting. So I was cracking. Oh, you were there. Close the app. That's what I ended up doing, just closing it because it would not end, and I had to go to the bathroom. Usually, when I'm getting to that point, like I'm getting off a little like more abruptly. I don't know if you ever noticed that. I gotta go to the bathroom. So y'all, folks be talking and stuff, asking more questions, and I was like, "I'm gonna be polite. I'm gonna be real nice and polite, but y'all, I have to go to the bathroom." Okay? So I try my best to be very nice and endearing to y'all, but I'm like, people, let's get it together. I'll answer some more questions when I come back, but the girl gotta go." So and so, yes, so that was happening to me. I was like, "Oh my gosh, let me just close this app." And so TikTok was doing the most, the absolute most. And so I appreciate you guys. So we're going to get over to these TikTok streets. If you're new to the room, go ahead and give me a thumbs up to let me know you like the live. Also, be sure to click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. I do co-stream on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So this will become a playlist you can go back and watch. So I'm happy for you guys to come back and watch. I am working diligently. I have a internal intern this summer who is helping me with updating my content. So I'm trying to get that content going so that you guys can see old thumbnails being updated, those type of things as well. So I'm trying my best to kind of optimize the content here. So let me know if you guys have questions. Definitely ask questions about YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is what I mainly talk about. I always do that preference. And then I'm going to be working on the other platforms. Um, and that's going to make me have to now switch to maybe a streaming service so that I can do that as well, but I haven't made that commitment yet. So I'm trying to grow this channel first, and I think that's going to be a 2027 project where I pick up the other platforms, but I'm going to start getting going so I can start so I can get live access. So that's kind of the goal for the second half of the year to get live access on those other platforms and then start the process, get familiar with it, and then make that like a multi-stream type approach. Just wanted to say that here because it is something I am actively it's on my to-do list. It's on my to-do list, and I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes. But with that being said, we're gonna go over to the TikTok streets pretty soon because I'm already late. I'm already running behind, and so I want to get over there as well. And then, so let me know if you guys have any questions. We are gonna start this stream now. TikTok live. TikTok live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips, tips to go live streaming on TikTok, new live hosts, new creators. If you are new and you are wanting to go live, this is the channel for you, the live stream for you to learn how to go live, how to go live. Beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips for new live hosts. Come in, ask questions. Well, thank you for sending a star. Well, thank you, friend. Appreciate it. I'm multitasking. I'm sitting here setting up everything. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. I do. Let me know where you're from. Put that in the chat and let me know if you're a live host. Others coming in, make sure you give me a thumbs up, a like, as well as click that subscriber button to subscribe to my YT channel. Felicia, how are you on TikTok? Others coming in, I appreciate you all coming in to support the live stream. Rebecca, welcome to the room. Others coming into the live. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting this live stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the star. I appreciate that too. I was trying to thank her and the name wouldn't pop up. Interesting. Oh, is it Jana? Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you all coming through. My friend, hey, thank you for sharing out the live. We're going to get those likes flowing. So I appreciate you coming in. We probably will get the heart me as the flash goal. so, so hold your heart me's, hold your heart me's. We're going to need those heart me's because I'm sure TikTok is going to TikTok me. I should try to end the live now and see if it works. It didn't work earlier. I was trapped. I was trapped in the live. It would not shut off. So TikTok was being a little glitchy. Kiwi, thank you so much for being here, Kiwi. Appreciate your friends. Let me add my story. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna share out my live. I've been really slow about getting over here. Thank you all, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Hold your heart me's. If you don't mind, I appreciate all the support. We're gonna hold it just for a little bit, see if that flash goal is the heart means. TikTok um, has been very interesting to me. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for the repost. Thank you all. Thank you for the chili pepper. Others coming in, I appreciate you all coming in. My YT friends, I appreciate you all joining me as well. I'm gonna put my board up. The board I had up here was the 14 days. However, we could talk about other things too. I just want to make sure that we are talking about getting started. We're at a pivotal time in the month. I always think about how the month is so interesting. We have these nice little moments where we could start something anew. So when you think about the beginning of the month, that's a new opportunity for you to get started on whatever it is you're challenged by. Maybe your workout schedule, maybe your diet, whatever the case may be, or if you're trying to go live. And so just recognizing this is a great opportunity to start because we're in the middle of the month. And so it's yesterday was more of a cleaner break because you had 30 days in the month of June. So yesterday was the 16th, but today's the 17th. So we might overlap a little bit into July, but that's okay. And so I just want you guys to make sure you are thinking about the bigger picture here and not just thinking like, oh, I'm going to keep putting it off, keep putting it off. So we're going to talk about going live and starting this process sooner rather than later. And then those who are nervous, afraid, shy, scared, all the things, you can come in and chat with me and we can talk. Yesterday was new moon. Ooh, that's another good reason to start. I don't know if it was. It's new moon, good moon. We have to wait until Mary astrology comes into the room. We got to ask her, what does a new moon do? It's a new beginning, I'm assuming. It's a new moon, so it's a new beginning. Hey, ask Dr. Pratt. Welcome to the room, friend. And so, thank you so much. I sent you a message. Let me know if you got that, friend. I'm happy to answer questions about the agency here. Um, Happy to support any questions that you still may have as well. Any other people who are coming in, let me know if you guys have questions as well. I'm happy to answer them. I was doing a little recon. That's exactly why. Oh, you applied. Okay, let me look, friend. All right, so let's see. Let's take care of the business at hand. First and foremost, let's see what TikTok says. So I will let you know if all is well in the world. Um, and so I'm already seeing, let's see. Hey, Sandy, welcome to the room, friend. When was the last time you went live? And then it says other reasons. Have you Were you with an agency before? Did you leave an agency? There's two issues at hand. When I look in the system, it doesn't say you have valid go live days in the last 30 days. So that's partially a problem. But even when I click the button, it says ineligible for other reasons. The other reasons are typically because maybe you were with an agency. I just left an agency. So you can't join one until that has cycled out. Okay. So that's what I say. Other reasons is typically when someone has been with an agency and they left. So here's what happens. So when you cycle out, you have to give your 30-day notice. So once you has it broke off. Are you having a super fan live this week? Sandy, you say, are we gonna do it? We're gonna do a super fan live. Um, Sandy, I was planning on doing it tomorrow. So my plan is to do it tomorrow. I was actually thinking, should I do it today? That's what made me pause. I was like, huh, should I do it today? Um, because I was thinking tomorrow, but tomorrow's actually interesting with Live Fest regionals happening. Maybe interesting. It's been 37 days. The app says, okay, wait a minute. Let me finish my statement. I didn't finish yet. Okay, so when you submit a leave notice, you have a 30-day notice that you're submitting. So after that 30 days, you left. Then you have to wait 2 months. So technically, it's 90 days. Then you have to wait 2 months before you can join another agency. Yep, that's the process. So it's 90 days. So you got to wait. So if it's only been 37, then you got some time. You got to wait 2 months. So whatever that 30-day notice cutoff, that date was, you say, dang, yeah. So whatever that 30-day notice was, go back to that date, and that's when you can apply. So if you said 37, add you do the math and add the other days to it. So it seems like you wouldn't be. I thought I put on my do not disturb. How did she come through? One of my besties. I was like, how is she able to get through? She don't get the do not disturb. So, but with that being said, 30-day notice, 2 months, and then so if that's the case, you would be able to apply in August, all of July, rest of June, probably like mid-August. I think this time in August you should be in a better position. I would probably tell you to wait until September 1st, to be honest with you, so you could really cycle it out of the system. Because TikTok, usually I've had a couple creators that did that and it was still showing up that ineligible. And it took like another week or two for it to cycle out. So I would say maybe September 1 would be the day you would probably start putting yourself out there and reapply. When are you ready to join? When are you ready to join an agency? Is that like the bigger you? You're not talking about me. This means like when is someone ready to join an agency? Here's what I tell people. Um, I so first of all, you can't join an agency. Hold on one second. I'm catching on comments. June 13th was the 30 days. Gotcha. Um, so August 13th, but I would say wait, give it a couple weeks and then maybe wait until the end of August. Um, Others coming in the room, appreciate you all being here. Really quickly, we are tapping. So if you guys don't mind tapping, we're at 7.7K likes. That we're warming up the room. That's our activity. We're a little behind, so we're 8 minutes in. We try to get that first 10K in 10 minutes, under 10 minutes, so we can kind of get the room activated. So I appreciate you all coming in. When it comes to joining the agency, I tell people, first of all, you can't join an agency unless you've gone live. So that's number one. You want to get in the habit of going live. Those first three lives over the course of 3 separate days, you want to do those so you can get all the live features. Hey, Leslie. And so you want to get all the live features, and then you want to then get to the point where you're going live at a minimum 4 days a week. And I'm going to say that because TikTok will, first of all, from an agency perspective, TikTok sees you as privileged. Okay, so if you're with an agency, with a good agency, because not all agencies are the same. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You decide what you're looking for. Whether I don't know, I'm not gonna name the things, but you decide what that is. Okay, you decide what you're looking for. So do your research, kind of see what's out there. There's I think upwards of 2,000 that they have right now, and TikTok changed the rules in March. And so they're really requiring you to be a little bit more, hey, friend, look at that level 7. They're requiring you to be a little bit more engaged in terms of going live and being here and building community because they see you as someone who has support, from an agency that's going to help you with training and monetization strategies, and you're getting these extra resources that the other creators are not. There's 8 million creators out there, only 300,000 are with an agency. And so you're really a minority when it comes to thinking about the support you're getting. And then you also get strategies and tips as well as protection, because we have a system. We can submit inquiries on your behalf if your account's in violation or risk of getting banned. So agencies are supposed to be doing that for you. My agency in particular, I'm trying to make sure that I'm supporting you guys in a way that I want to support. I wanted somebody to show up for me and be here to kind of give me the tips and strategies. We have weekly meetings, so we meet there, and I've been pretty consistent with doing those every Sunday at 6:30 to make sure you guys are getting questions answered, helping you get additional guidance and support. And I do one-on-ones. I will be honest with you. I was with an agency, which is why I know what I wanted and what I didn't get. And none of those things I got. All right. So just recognizing every agency operates differently, but you want that extra hands on support and someone who has their ear to the ground, kind of understanding what's going on. And then there's people who have been doing live streaming and going live longer. So there's a lot of community here, and they understand some of the things you should and shouldn't be doing too. TikTok changes all the time. So there's a need to always be up to date with the latest and greatest things that are happening here. And, currently, like right now, we're doing Community Fest. So I've been talking about that quite a bit as well. You said, Janae, I guess I noticed other agencies that reached out to me that have reached out to me. Yes, yes. They like, well, they should know you with an agency. They're not supposed to do that. Um, hey, Jess, how are you? Good to see you as well, friend. They should know that they're not supposed to poach or coach. That is a rule. So yeah, so those that do that, a lot of them, there are people out there's some bad actors. Just like we say bad actors are in the TikTok streets, yeah, there's some bad actors there too. And so I don't do here's it, and it's not the best strategy. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I understand strategy and understand different things I do that I could think differently about. I don't do the scouting. So they're scouting. I don't do the scouting for a couple reasons. Partially because of what you just said. People are reaching out to people that are not, hey, Mrs. Janet, how you doing, friend, Miss Janet, who are not available. So you can get in trouble for that. So you got to do your research if you're going to scout somebody. Make sure they're available first. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is I appreciate having people come to here and ask questions. So if you guys, so in my agencies, you guys in my agency, everybody has referrals. So you could send a person your referral link and say, hey, now I want you to go see Dr. Lisa. So you can ask her questions so you can get to know her. But I'm gonna send you my referral link. So don't apply to her link. you know. So little things you can do like that. And I do want it to get to the point where we're doing more of that. I think that's something I need to hone in on in terms of this community so that people are bringing in people they know. And then obviously there's a connection there. So other newer live hosts can get support from the creators that brought them in, but also from me. So we're all supporting each other. So that's where I want this to go. So we need to lean into that a little bit more as we build. And TikTok wants you to grow. I was right about TikTok. TikTok, you are so predictable. Heart Maze is our flash goal. TikTok is so predictable. You know what? I just got the flash gold diamond. Diamond, you so sweet. Diamond said, "Did you get your flash gold?" Thank you, friend. TikTok is so predictable. I knew Heart Me's was coming soon. I was like, TikTok. Where's the Heart Me? So they gave it to me in my 4 o'clock, which is fine. Um, thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, oh no, I'll save it for next time. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I appreciate you guys. So if you haven't sent your heart me yet, if you haven't sent your fan club, the heart me is the flash goal. If you have not sent that daily check-in, that's what we call it. This will be a great time to do it. Since we have the flash goal, this would be an excellent time to support in that way. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my backup. Thank you so much, friends, coming in. I appreciate your journey on journey. What did it say? Journey, don't stop. Is that what it said? Thank you so much, Journey and don't stop. I think that's what it said. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. You talking about the lipstick? Appreciate it. Um, Appreciate the support. I had to think about where it was I wearing pink and it was the lipstick. Appreciate it. I'll go back up and send. Oh, okay. Thank you, friend. I appreciate the support. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Thank you all for being here. I don't know why I got that heartbeat because it's the first thing I did was that generic request. What you mean? Um, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean by generic request? The flash goal? You want me to explain the flash goal? The flash goal is TikTok's way of checking the room. It's almost like a temperature check to see who's in the room. Are you a supporter? Are you just lurking? TikTok is always making sure you guys are engaging. I tell you all the time, this is an engagement app. Hey, Jess, thank you so much for that. So this is an engagement app. So you want to make sure that you are always paying attention how you can support the live hosts and do that extra support and engagement. So when it comes to gifting, the flash goal is a flash goal that they send. It's a 15-minute goal. You need one per person. Heart Me is a one-time, one-day gift anyway. So when I do my 10 o'clock live, or if you guys come in and instantly send your Heart Me, you can't send another. So it's like one of those type of gifts. It's taking attendance. I like that. Welcome, appreciate it, friend. Um, I'm just passing through. I'll catch you later. Have a great afternoon. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you, others coming into the room. I appreciate you all joining. Thank you for supporting the live goal. The flash goal. We do have that going on right now. Today is the last day of the sign up phase, the warm up phase for the Community Fest. And so if you have not signed up or have no clue what is Community Fest, this is a great time to learn, to ask questions. And I'm going to ask you to put in the chat if you don't know what I'm talking about. What is Community Fest? Say, I don't know. So put it in the chat. I want to see how many of you don't know, and that'll determine how far I go into the weeds. All right. So if most of us know what it is, we didn't heard about it for the last 7 days and we good, we will just move on. Okay. We will not spend a lot of time on Community Fest this afternoon. No clue what Community Fest is. All right, friend. Anybody else in the room? Anybody else in the room have no clue what I'm talking about? How many, and if you're new, put new in the chat too. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate the support. And if you are new to my room, put new in the chat, say hello, and we'll I want to make sure we say hi to you as well. And then if we can get some more friends to support this flash goal, we got 6 of 19. I can't pin it again. You can only pin it every 5 minutes. So I have to wait a couple more minutes before I can pin it. What you talking about, Willis? You don't know about the community fest. This is my favorite room. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Um, and so if you haven't done your Heart Me, that's part of Community Fest. That is actually Community Fest. Okay. That's what Community Fest is all about. It's about your fan club. So the Heart Me is that specific gift. And so I'm gonna send it, let me share it out to my community and see if we can get a few more people to come in and share their Heart Me. So let's see if we can get that Heart Me going, Flash. Thank you, friend Pals. Thank you so much, Pals. Appreciate you, friend. Pals is on the YT, making sure we are engaging correctly over there too. So it's let's see, Heart Me's. Thank you so much. See, thank you, friend. So let's see, I just put that out there. Thank you. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. You said, I think I did that right. Did you do the Heart Me right? Let's see, I think so as well, friend. So yeah. You're good. Yep, you reached today, fan club level number 3 today. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being here. You did that heart me correctly, friend. So it is thank you, Spiritual Tarot. How are you doing, friend? If you don't mind supporting the Heart Me, we do have that as the flash goal. We need about another 11. Is that the right math? We need another 11 or so we can get that flash goal. How's everyone doing? We're doing great. And if you're new to the room, put new in the chat. If you have no clue what is the Heart Me, what is any of the community fest conversations I've been having lately, feel free to put that in the chat. Like you have no clue what I'm talking about. Today is the last day of the warm up phase, and then tomorrow we go into qualifiers. So there's going to be an entirely different page that pops up. And when Soda comes in the room, Soda has been my Live Fest buddy. So I'm gonna have to ask her, does she want to come on tonight at midnight? Because I probably will be up. If anybody else wants to join me, I'm happy to join folks. Not new, but don't have a clue. Thank you for being here, friend. Oh my gosh, I love that. You said I'm not new, but I've been listening to you, Dr. Lise, for the last couple of days, and I still don't know what we're talking about. We talking about Community Fest. So Community Fest is going on. I'm gonna change my board out for a second. So this is where you want to have different boards. And so this is the board I had earlier in the week. I don't know if you guys can see that, but hopefully you can. My timer may be blocking it. Let's see. It says, don't miss the chance to grow. What is Community Fest? Don't miss the chance to grow. Finally getting it because you've been so patient. Thanks, friend. Thank you so much. So let's do this. We're gonna play around with some polls. TikTok is always giving some different cues. Thank you all for coming in. We're gonna talk about Community Fest. So I changed the board out just for a little bit. I had the 14-day every day. I probably will change it back to that because I always say, hey, let's take advantage of opportunities where we have new beginnings. We're in the middle of the month. You can easily finish out the month strong and get 14 days in. You'll overlap to the 1st of July, but that's okay. But at least you would get started with going live and being comfortable in front of the camera. So we'll talk about some of the things that's going to happen if you do go live for 14 days. I don't want you guys to miss what's happening at this, at this middle of the month period. Yes, I can see the new board. Awesome. Awesome. You said I can't see the board. Really? Did you do the latest update? So my backup has it on there. Did you do the latest update? There was an update yesterday. Um, Praise God. Thank you, friend. Thank you for welcome to the room. Appreciate you. We're talking about going live. We're talking about Community Fest, but welcome to the room, my friend. So, did you do the latest update, Coach Rhonda? That may be what's going on. You have to update. I had to update to see the board. Okay, it is the update that's happening. Yeah. So I did an update yesterday and I did one on my backup page too. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, pals. Let me pin my flash goal again. I forgot to pin it. If you have not sent your heart me, we're about 5 minutes left of the flash goal. So we'll see if we get it. It is heart me's. So this is the time to send, hey, M. Rainey, thank you so much, friend. I will check. All right, perfect. So we need another 6 heart me's. So we can get another 6 people. It's one per person. And so just know if you sent it already, then you can't send it again. It's just one per person. Yeah, in the morning, I know TikTok, I knew they were gonna do this. I said, you know what, my afternoon's gonna be heart me. It's bound to be the heartening just because yeah, just because. You fill in the blank just because TikTok is doing the most. It doesn't like me. All of a sudden, it's reading my post for using TikTok music weird. Are you a business account or a personal account? Let me know. Are you a business account? If you're a business account, you probably have to use commercial music. You do have to use commercial music. You can't use the regular music. So that personal? Okay. Okay. Sometimes the music is copyrighted, and because of that, they haven't switched it over. I had a song that got muted, and they let me change it, so that they did. The song, for whatever reason, was no longer available, and that I was able to change it out. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate you, friend. CC, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. We have the flash goal going on right now. It is Heart Me's. We have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left, so let's see if we can satisfy this flash goal. We need 3 different we just need one more person. Hello, ambitious May. Welcome to the room. So if one more person sends the heart me, woohoo, how you doing? You know, right? One more heart me. We got that flash goal accomplished. Let's see if we can get one more person to come in and send it in before time's out. We got about 3.5 minutes left. That's what it said. I was able to change it one and had to delete the other. Yes. Yes, so sometimes that happens, the music changes. They'll send you a notice. It's, over the year and a half I've been doing content. Look at us. Thank you all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, friends. Level 14, Ambitious May. So yeah, in the year and a half I've been doing TikTok videos and stuff. Well, almost 2 years now for the video side of it. Um, I think this happened to me like twice, maybe 3 times. I'm gonna say three just to be on the safe side. So it does happen. So you'll get a notice. All of a sudden you have a video out there that is not clearing your auto checks, your account checks that you do, and you have to do an update. Yeah. So and change it. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Thank you, pals, for sharing. What is a flash goal? And is all on this and is all this information available in Creator Academy? You're like, Doc, why are we doing this? You know what? Is the flash goal available in the Live Academy? That's where you will probably see that under the Live Academy, not the Creator Academy. The Creator Academy, so just so my friends in the room that don't know what we're talking about, my future posts will not have music. You should do music. Music is not a bad thing. Like I said, that doesn't happen all the time. It's annoying. Like if you've had it happen like 5 or 10 times already, then I think you might need to shift what you're doing. But if it's on occasion, then it is what it is. Um, in the first minute, promise to okay, gotcha. TikTok gave me a cue again. Happy Wednesday. How you doing, Natty Nat? Good afternoon, friend. So yeah, when it comes to the flash goal, or first of all, academies, let me explain those. When you are on your profile, you click TikTok Studio, you'll see post and you'll see live. Those are the two categories. You can swap between the two. Under this, at the top, it says TikTok Studio. The post side, scroll all the way down, you see Creator Academy. It's about creating content, it's some rules and guidelines for TikTok there, some other things you can and can't do, some great examples of what you should be doing and stuff in your post. So that is there for you. On the live side, if you scroll all the way down, it's the Live Academy. Flash Goal may be there. Um, I don't think it is, y'all. Somebody know, let me know if you've seen the Flash Goal as kind of a, hey, here's the Flash Goal. Here's what it's all about. I don't think it is. I think it's something they started. If I was to be honest with you, I feel like they started like last, might have been the summer. It could have been this time last year, like May, April, May, June, and we've been dealing with this for quite some time. Some people ignore it, you could dismiss it, but I tell you not to because you want the algorithm to, first of all, you're playing TikTok's game. And as much as we don't want to play TikTok's game, that's why we're here. I'm just being honest with you. We're here because we are trying to earn, do something, grow something. We're trying to accomplish something. And to do that, we have to play the game. All right. So I say that and I know that's frustrating. Sometimes you're like, well, I just want to sell my courses. I just want to sell my business. I just want to get clients. I just want to do this, that, and the other. TikTok's like, no, you're not gonna do that unless you play my game. Because that's how you get visibility. So if they see your room not engaging, I tell you guys all the time, this is an engagement app. So if you're a person who's sitting back watching me and just taking it all in and listening, then you're missing a big picture. Thank you, Joyful. Appreciate your friend. Thank you, others who have sent those gifts. I appreciate the support. I apologize. I didn't say thank you beforehand, but that's what this is all about. They want you to engage in that way. Thank you for the daily heart, me. And so the sooner you realize that this is an engagement app, which is what Community Fest is all about too, the better off you'll be. And so the flash goal is part of that. So they send that little notification. It takes over your live goal because you set a goal for your room. It takes over the live goal and it's a 15-minute goal to see if your room is actually engaging. Now, honestly, I think they need to change how they operate. I've said this before. If you are coming to a live, they have the little message here that tells you to send something. If you're coming to a live, then yeah, the expectation is that you are going to come here, support and engage and do all the things. And maybe that's something you have to do to get admissions into a live. And so then as you're engaging, you're having to send so many heart me's. I'm sorry, so many taps or hearts, so many shares because again, you're here, you're not watching television. So if you're really trying to engage in someone's life, then that means that you're going to try to support. You want to make sure that they're growing and you're supporting them. That's what supporters are about. That's what Community Fest is all about. And so if you're not trying to do that, then you should be watching television. I'm just saying. That's what this is about. So just think about that. And then as you become live host, and that's what I teach, you're gonna want to teach your community to engage and support as well. Okay. One entire day's post, I reposted, so maybe you'll get your heart me. Okay. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. It's very interactive. It is. It is. Absolute truth. So yes, oranges. Thank you for the oranges, brand. Hey, Rachel, welcome to the room. So, Interstellar, thank you so much for being here. So, others who are coming in, if you're new, put new in the chat. I want to say hello to you. I'm going to do a recap of Community Fest. Today is the last day for the warm up phase, the sign up, and everybody in the room should be participating. Okay, so you're going to be participating as fan club members, as viewers right now, fan club members, and then you're gonna do it as a live host. All right. So I share, you want to sign up. If you are in my agency, you absolutely should have signed up because there's an agency also competition that's happening. And then again, what I said earlier is that when you're with an agency, the thought is that you have a little bit more privilege and access and information that other people don't have access to. That's the benefit of being an agency. And so you want to leverage that. And obviously, TikTok thinks that you all, because you're an agency, should be doing all the things. And so you want to make sure you're signing up. So that also helps the agency as well. Does it help to repost and remove the repost and repost again? You're saying in the live stream? I don't know if it helps or hurts. I don't know if it has an impact. I don't know what it does. That's a great point, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I usually just repost and just leave it. I don't repost and repost it again. But yeah, so I'm not sure. I thought I knew what I wanted to do on live, and now I feel like I don't. Shelly, what were you thinking you were gonna do, friend? Thank you, Joyful. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, how are you doing today? I'm doing well, Breezy Eyes. Thank you so much. California in the house right now. Awesome, awesome. Welcome to the room. Thank you for being here. You're a newbie in the stellar as well. Thank you, beautiful butterfly, new as well. Thank you for being here. I need to write things down. Yeah, definitely write it down. Take it to ChatGPT. Go to some lives, talk about fragrances. That's good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, take it to ChatGPT or any of the other AI and ask it for some topics you can cover about fragrances. Yeah. So you don't have to, reinvent the wheel every day. You can kind of have a rinse and repeat approach to it. Maybe each week you can talk about it. You know who's live I've been loving? So there's several lives I love. Let me say that. Let me just say that because I don't want none of y'all to be upset with me. I love all y'all lives. There's a couple lives that do this though, and they do it very well. Coach Rhonda, Imma call you out. You do it really well. Her live always has like a theme to it, and she's kind of taking us through a lesson, which I love. Elle's live, I like Elle's live. I like her live a lot too. She takes the overthinking topic. Okay. So she takes the overthinking topic. Natty Nat, I love your live too. I do. I do. I do. I do. Natty Nat does share exercise. She takes the overthinking Elle takes the overthinking topic, and it's like a whole play on overthinking, like overthinking live, overthinking, I don't know, driving, overthinking family, overthinking relationship. Overthinking is the overarching thing, and we overthink all these things each day. And so she takes you through this moment where you're overthinking. I was like, "Oh, wow, I never even thought about how much I overthink each day, each thing." He said, "I was laughing at your disclaimer to all of us." Okay. It's like my kids. It's like, "Look here, I love all y'all equally." You're welcome. Oh, you're from Oregon. Anyone else from Oregon? Anyone in the room? That's awesome. I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida, friends. And so and then I'm gonna add Luna to the list. Only because, not I shouldn't say only because she takes thrifting and she talks about it in different unique ways. Like here are the top 10 things that you should never thrift. here are the top 10 things that I always thrift. Here- She's like always kind of taking you through this journey of thrifting. And like all her questions are like, oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about it like that. And so again, you could take your topic of fragrances, and that's like the overarching thing, and like all these different things you can say about fragrances. And the AI will teach, it will give that to you. You don't have to create it. It'll give you some interesting things that you can use and then make it part of your board. You said that's me. I need 12-step program for overthinkers and plans. Yes. So definitely you should definitely connect with Elle. I don't know if she's in a room right now, but she would be a good one to go to and just kind of see her process. Elle, are you in the room? I think you are here, friend. Um, and just go through our process. And then Coach Rhonda is her topic is all about your mindset. So similar, but not when you think about how your mindset is and how you are also having limiting beliefs. And it may not necessarily be overthinking things, but it's always about how you're processing information and ways you can get unstuck and making sure that there's things you can do to improve how you're operating and how you're obviously how your mindset is about different situations. Okay. He said, I am. What's your live topic? My live host in the room. Let's put that in the chat. If you're a live host, let's put it in the chat. What's your topic? What's your time and your time zone? The three T's. So we'll put the three T's in the chat. I need to get a sticker, three T's. Topic, time, and time zone. So we can drop the three T's. All right. So oh, that's not nice. Two stacking up over here. Um, so coloring. Oh, how you doing? Cute, crafty, chick finds. Welcome to the room. Coloring 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central. Love that. Um, you said, Jill, you said you snapped up Coach Rhonda. He said, I snapped you up. Um, and so yeah, put that in the chat for us. And you said new, beautiful butterfly. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa cares. I appreciate it. So what was I about to say? So I need to talk about Community Fest. So my new friends in the room, so I know who I'm talking to. How many of you have no clue what Community Fest is? So where do I need to start? I think marriage, you said you have no clue. So I know I'm going to start at the beginning, but I just want to make sure I get back on topic. Um, Marriage, culture, Camille, welcome to the room, friend. Premarital counseling, marriage advice, Monday through Friday at 7, from 7 to 9 a.m., starting 2 weeks. Have to finish my book. Okay. All right. Nice. Nice, friend. Jill, you said I'm living, I'm live regarding digital income on Mountain Time. Gotcha. Okay. You don't have a set schedule yet, I'm assuming. Beautiful butterfly, you do crocheting. Okay. And is that 6 a.m. or p.m. Eastern? Which one is it? Mindset is Coach Rhonda Mindset, and I'm on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna pin Coach Rhonda since I was talking about her, so you guys can grab her up. And you said small clue now. You have a small clue? Okay, so we're gonna get going. I'm gonna go give the backstory. Financial confidence and clarity with budgeting, 7 p.m. Central. That's Sherry B. Sherry B, welcome to the room, friend. Good to have you here. She does the financial confidence conversations too. Really good conversation too. And so let's see. Joyful aging. Thank you so much, Adventure. And you are a joyful aging. It says travel, fitness, and gardening. Oh, nice. And you're live at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Awesome. A little, but want to learn from beginning. Okay, got you. Want to learn from the beginning. Okay, so we'll talk about Community Fest. Give me just a few more seconds. 6 p.m. is Beautiful Butterfly. She does the crocheting at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then L, you overthinking. She's going to do Sunday, Monday, Wednesday at 9:30 Eastern, and then Friday at 10. So she's going to be going live. Today's Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern is tonight for her. So I'm going to pin her as well. And Sherry, you say, yes, love this. You're welcome, friend. No set schedule, usually 7:30 p.m. or so. Gotcha. All right, nice. That's nice. And you're Pacific time. So thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for the support and the love in the room. So, appreciate all the support. Okay, so Diamond, everything parenting. New time starts next week at 11 a.m. Okay. Oh, morning time. Nice, nice. 11 a.m. Central Time. You're Central, aren't you? Um, so yes, awesome. Yeah, that's my Chicagoan. Fellow Chicagoan. All right, friends. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for sharing that information. Yeah, I want to make sure you guys get as much support, especially my new friends in the room. There are some great live hosts that are out here. So definitely start building your community, going to those lives, being a part of those communities. I tell you guys, I teach how to go live, but I also tell you, you have to start with you being a great viewer, great engager. So then you know the rules of engagement. So then you can teach your community how to engage back. All right. So that's what you want to do. Now I'm second guessing everything. Why? Well, you got this. Don't second guess it. You got it. Just go down a lane and say, I'm going to talk about this topic. If there's something in particular you want to change to, you can change it though. Wagner, welcome to the room, friend. Okay, so Community Fest, let's talk about this because these are great niches. Yeah, they are. There are. But hey, everybody has great things that they're sharing and talking about. So yeah, you'll be fine. He said, you lived in the Chi-Town area 40 years ago. Oh, Glen Bart Each High School, 1974. Wow. I'm gonna tell one of my besties. She was an administrator there. Yep, yep. No, wait. She's n I'm not gonna say it on TV, but yeah, she's in the district. Yeah, yeah. I said on TV, on live. So yeah, she's in the district. That's the district she's in. Yeah, I'm new here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Come on in. We are talking about all things live streaming, but we're gonna start with Community Fest. Okay, so Community Fest is TikTok's sec it's one of 2 big events. I always say second event is the first one. It's the first one that's the one that comes in the beginning-ish of the year, June, July. It's the first one that comes in mid-year, and then we have the end of the year, which is November and December, which is called Live Fest. Yeah, so we're in Community Fest now. We're gonna be in Live Fest later. All right? I'm doing well, friend. And so basically with this event, it's all about your community. So TikTok, part of TikTok's gameplay, I tell you, we're here to play the game. So part of TikTok's gameplay is that we are trying to build our community. Your community comes from the people who come in and get your daily heart me. Thank you, friend. Hey S says, hey Seven. And so people who coming in to get your daily heart me, they become part of your fan club. And that fan club you're trying to grow and you're trying to cultivate your community, you want to connect with those people. They want to feel seen and heard. What TikTok has been doing lately has been sending little prompts to kind of get your community activated. They want you always to be, having comments in the chat. Stickers are being sent. The hearts are flowing. People are sharing out your live. I don't know if we shared out the live. Oh, we only shared it 24 times, guys. Let's see if we can share out the live. Let's see if we can get it to 100. So if you could click the arrow, you can share it out, you can repost it, you can add it to stories, you can share it with individuals, or you can do what's called a power share. Power share is when you press down on the middle screen and share it out that way. You said, I shared. I know it. I know, friend. We're going to get some more. Appreciate you all sharing out the live. So thank you all on the YT. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, pals. The YT is a little busy today. Interesting. It's like the YT is extra. But thank you all. Thank you. Hey, Sandy, how are you, friend? Thank you for sharing. So, when it comes to Community Fest, it's about the community. And I give the analogy that when you're a fan and fan in real life, you have your favorite artists, you love how they play, you go to their concerts, you do all the things, find their music, follow them on social media, and then, you even watch them when they're doing interviews and performances on TV. So you're a fan of theirs. All right. TikTok's brought that here. And essentially, what they've done is said, hey, if you're a fan of this live host, there's a checklist of things we want you to do to support them. So they give you a checklist. And with that checklist, they're telling you, okay, based on you supporting your favorite live host, it'll give them more visibility, more people, more exposure. And then that's going to make the community grow even more. All right. And there's more people for you all to engage in as well as the live host. Got to get to work. Okay. Thank you so much, Pamela. And so if you, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let me flip my camera. So if you click up here, you'll see where it has the heart me. I'm sorry, that's my name. The heart me is here. And this is the name of the room, Go Live Fam, the name of my My badge is called Lisa, and this account is level 11. When you are engaging, you now have the ability to change up the heart me. So it could be cute little different designs and dress ups that we can do. And then ultimately, you have a list of things to do to support the room. As you're doing these activities, TikTok wants you to level up in the room. So you'll see these points that you're claiming and collecting as a viewer. Okay. And so you're gonna send something, and then claim those points. So I need to go in and claim. That's why my heart me had the plus symbol. Let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see it. No, it's not there right now. It's just showing 11. Let me go back. It's not showing that I need to claim, but usually it'll say the amount of points I need to claim. So, and then you can post a highlight as well. And then at the very end of here, it says Community Fest. This is where you're going. Thank you so much, friend. This is where you're going to. Let me come back up. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Sorry about that. This is where you're going to get to the Community Fest page as a viewer, as a fan club member. Okay. So here you have the different tasks to do to collect votes. So the goal is to collect votes. As you're collecting those votes, you're going to cast those votes starting tomorrow. All right. So there are going to be opportunities for you to cast votes and collect votes. All right. There are going to be some other tasks. You're going to have a different screen you're going to see, but there are going to be some other tasks for you to do. I'm enjoying your lives. Thank you so much, friend. And so there are going to be some other tasks for you to do. So you'll be able to help that live host climb the leaderboard. All right. So you're helping them climb up on the leaderboard. And then obviously, when you go live, your community is going to do the same for you. So you're going to have to talk about this with your community. I tell you guys this, I teach it so you guys can help your community understand, hey, here's some things you can do to support me during Community Fest. All right. And maybe point out the fact that that screen for Community Fest is there too. A big thing that people have been talking about, tap in to send your vote. I mean, I'm sending your support and you get a vote for that. So you're going to tap in here to support them. And then there's these other tasks you can do where you can send, I don't know why this is glitchy today. Send in the video, hype video. There's a quick little hype video you can do, and it'll have the little Community Fest sticker on it. And then there's also the ability for you to post a highlight. All right. And you get points for that. You're going to get votes for that. One thing I wanted to show you guys, there's now a new community. There's a couple new community gifts that just came out. So we're going to click the gift box. If you guys don't mind clicking that gift box, I'm going to walk you through that real quick. So here under the gift box, I'm going to show you where your votes are located. Let's see. You got to slide over, just slide it over. So you'll see gifts, interactive, exclusive, and you'll see this backpack. This backpack is where, very nice. Not working. Okay, there we go. This is where your votes are located. Okay, so when you're wanting to send a vote for that live host, you can do that. It's going to be points that the live host will receive. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. And then also, if you click the gift box, you'll see the community gift that is there as well. So that is the community heart. That's extra points for the community hearts. And so I didn't go to the webinar that they had yesterday where they talked a little bit more about the whole gifting and how points are tallied and stuff. Certain gifts are worth certain points, and then there's going to be bonus hours. So points are going to be bonus the amount. So it's going to be extra times two, three, whatever the amount is. And then there's going to be bonus hour, there's gonna be bonus matches, there's gonna be double the points. That's a whole nother time frame where things are double the amount. And so the live host is gonna be responsible for sharing some of that information with you guys. And then the halo that you wear, it'll say it as well. So those are the type of things you're gonna pay attention to. All right. And so, okay, don't spam the chat, friend. This is not that type of live, but I appreciate your friend for coming in. Let me know if you have any questions. Well, I just muted you, so you can't ask questions. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, but don't do that. You're not supposed to do that to people's lives. Um, anyway, so when it comes to so how do I block the bad people that try to come in my life and be disrespectful? Shirley, like that person, like just spamming my chat with the same comments. Yeah, that's not right. to do is actually if you touch their words, like your comment there, a screen will pop up. It'll give you the option to mute them. That means you take away their ability to comment. If you block them, you remove them from your room. So mute means that you take their ability away to comment and you remove the words that they said. So you're removing their comments. If you block them, you're removing them. And then you can report them if it was something inappropriate. You can always report them. So keep that in mind. Mute, block, and report. Um, so your so as viewers, as fan club members, your gift box is something you can pay attention to make sure you're able to send some of those community fest gifts. Somebody sent me the goggles earlier, the fest goggles. I don't see them in my gift box. I went to a couple lives today and I didn't see it. Okay, thanks. That's perfect. You're welcome. Is there a good master list of words we should is there a good master list of words we should block? No. No, that doesn't exist. Words you should block people from saying. You said I love the mute block feature. Yes. No, there's not a master list of words you should block. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would caution you from blocking words, too many words, because some of those words might be um, words that people are just saying just because of the conversation. And because it's blocked, you never see the comment. So now the word is blocked. So be careful. Like for whatever reason, and I'm trying to remember the context of what happened. I would mute and block people all the time, and TikTok would automatically block certain words. And I didn't really hone in on that too much. I wasn't paying attention to how they were just blocking these words because I was muting and blocking the person. Now I do. I'm a little bit more conscious of that, and so I remove the word from being a block word if I see that TikTok has done it. Well, people were doing little things about that. They were saying like, I can't remember why, but someone gave me a compliment about my hair, or hair was a blocked word, and I never saw the compliments. And I think what happened was I had someone come up in my live as a guest, and they said something, and I was like, oh. And then somebody comments like, "Oh, I said the same thing." And I was like, "Oh, I never saw the comment." And that's when I realized I went back to my blocked words and realized hair was a blocked word. So just know that, I wouldn't necessarily do that too much just because it could be other contexts people will use it. Um, I'll most likely come back and thank you. Oh, you're welcome, friend. You said, well, cursing up. Yeah, you saying curse words? Yeah, yeah. So that type of stuff, you want to be careful. Yeah, you got to be careful also not to repeat words that people put in your chat. If it's words regarding hate speech or bullying, you know, um, you gotta be careful about words you say. So one word that is a flat out no excuses type word, and I've seen TikTok do it. There's a couple words like this, but one that comes to mind. Um, so don't worry about it blocking words, just people when they act up. Yes. Yeah, I would focus on the person. Yeah, that's what I would do. Thank you for that daily heartbeat friend. One word that came up a while ago, it's the R word when you're talking about someone's mental capacity and you say it. Yeah, I mean, obviously people use that word and don't realize that it's a derogatory term because they've been, we as a society have been conditioned to not put that in like the more harmful words. And now that's a word you cannot say. Okay? So you just got to be careful about saying that word. And you might have said it innocently. You might be talking about an object, not a person, but or a thing and not a person, but recognize that you can't say that word. So that is a no-no word. All right. Um, so yeah. So thank you so much, everybody coming in. 500 minutes. Awesome, awesome, friend. Thank you for being here. Those who are coming in, let me know if you're new to the room. Zara, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. They know they just trying to be edgy. By now they know. Yeah. How's you talking to me in terms of the words? Yeah. Um, 7, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the stickers. How you doing, BU? Welcome to the room, friend. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. There's some bad actors out there. You can't spell words either. I quoted a Bible verse and spelled the o and had to get off. Yep. Yep. Yeah, the word, that word, you gotta minimize the use of that. You might be able to say it once, maybe get away with it twice, but don't overuse it. So yes, on and that's on any social media platform. I don't like singling out TikTok for those type of things because it is on all the platforms. So people say unalive as opposed to saying anything about harming yourself. So don't say the S word. When you're talking about harming yourself. Don't overuse that word either, or harming others, you know? And so you got to be careful about even the word, I'm going to say the word hate. It's a word that is used in different ways, but you don't want to overuse that word either. It does not um it's part of that whole hate speech element. And so when you're saying it, you might be saying it very innocently. I had a creator say that she used the H word, but she was talking about she didn't like she's an artist and she didn't like creating lines. So she's like didn't like doing straight lines. And so she said it in that context. And TikTok was like, no, you will not say that. And she got a warning. She got a restriction for it. So again, the algorithm doesn't know if you're talking about lines or a person. And so you got to be careful about that. Not even once. It was a Bible verse. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful. I've updated and still can't see the board. I'm going to restart my phone. Okay, maybe. Okay, see if that works. Yeah. Um, Hope you're having a wonderful day. Love and positivity. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, so be careful about what you're saying. That the hate speech, any bullying comments, even if you're doing it in like fun and play against somebody, be careful about how you say it and what you're saying. So be careful. Yeah, you said not even once with the Bible verse. Yeah, yeah. If it's and again, I think it's the way it's written too. It could be the context of how it was written and said. Could be that too. Kinda like the way she said it about her lines and not liking those. It could be the context of the way she said it too, because she said it, like, very emphatically. And, in the Bible verse, I could see it being written very direct too. So yeah, be careful about what you're saying and what you're I mean, in that context, what you're reading, because if you're reading someone's comment and you're like, "Well, I didn't say it, the person said it, they wrote in my comment." No, you said it. You said it. So you gotta be careful. TikTok filtered a comment. I don't see it, friends. The last thing I see is Coach Rhonda connecting with Shelly. Um, and Shelly connecting back. So if you wrote a comment, I don't see it. You watched it for 400 minutes. Hey, CC, therapy girl, did you come in? Thank you so much for being here. So, you guys just saw me go through the viewer experience with Community Fest. So, that is the viewer lens. Your viewers you guys can get to in the gift box, you can get to the votes that you have collected that is under that backpack. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. The backpack is where power ups are located. That's where your votes are located. All right, same place. That's for my people who are battlers. If you know about those match events, that's a different that's a gameplay here on TikTok. And so if you're doing that and you're getting power ups for the creator that you're supporting, it's located in the gift box under the backpack. Battling will most likely Hi y'all, how you doing, Ashley? Will most likely be a part of Community Fest. I don't see how it's not. Again, I didn't attend the event last night. There was a webinar last night. Yesterday was my anniversary, so I didn't attend it. And so I missed out on maybe some early information about it, but I'm pretty convinced that they will be doing it. There's going to be a webinar tomorrow. So just to let you guys know, there's a TikTok Live is going to be going live tomorrow, as well as my people who are in the agency. I think there's one slated for tomorrow as well. I have to go back and look at the dates, but I think the 18th had a date. I know for a fact that they had TikTok Live was gonna be live talking about Community Fest. Thank you so much, Jill, I appreciate it. Yeah, my husband, I was on a tight schedule yesterday because I said I told my husband, I was gonna go live and I wasn't gonna stay long because we hadn't finalized if we were gonna go to dinner yesterday or push it off to the weekend. And so I got off so he wouldn't say I was the reason we didn't go out. So I wanted to make sure I got off. So, yeah. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. I don't want him to blame me. I was like, "Look here, we didn't go out because you didn't wanna go out." Well, we did go out, so we had a good time. We went to dinner. It was nice. You said, "Hey, therapy girl," you said, "I'm still not receiving credit for my 3 videos that I've made for Community Fest, the game." Okay, let me ask a couple probing questions. Are you a I know I heard people say they were Androids were having issues. Are you an Android user? Let me know if that's the first thing. I wonder if that's part of it. Um, the other thing I would say, are you you said iPhone? Okay. Are you switching it over to be a 60-second video? Thank you, friend. Let me know if you're doing that. I've got to get ready for my live. Okay. All right. Awesome. Beautiful butterfly. Thank you so much for being. Yes, I am. Okay. Did you do the latest update on your phone for the app? There was an update yesterday. And then last week, I think it was on like Wednesday or Thursday. Yes, 60. No, I did. um, let me know. Yes to the 60. And nope, did not do update. Could be the update. That probably is it, to be honest with you. You probably need to update the app. That's probably what's going on. Really, I didn't know that. Yes. So there's updates that are sent out, especially for us iPhone users. I'll say that. There's updates that are sent all the time. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'll go to the App Store. Um, I think I updated this phone. I don't know if I've updated this phone. So this phone is probably up to date. This one is not, so I'll show you. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna type in, I'm on the iPhone App Store. I'm gonna type in TikTok because this is where you downloaded TikTok. So I'm gonna type in TikTok and I'm gonna hit. So what I do, I don't hit open. You see where it says open up here, over here? I hit the symbol. It says update. You see where it said open, it didn't show update. Don't know why it does that on my phone. I've heard other iPhone users say they get the same issue, but I always click the symbol just to make sure I'm getting the update. All right. So then on this phone, I'm about to do an update because I hadn't done it on this phone. So I'm going to do the update. And so you just click update and then it does a little circle thing. And I say, can you show that one more time? Oh, I'm updating now. One second. I'm updating now. So give me one second, Gina. But it's going to say open now because the update is happening. So as we speak, it's updating. It's thinking. I don't know if you guys can see. You can see the little red. Okay, there, the blue. So it's updating. But basically, Android users, they're saying their app automatically updates. Um, I I don't know why the Android users were getting the glitch. That's what I've kind of heard from anecdotally, where people were saying that theirs wasn't working and it seemed to be an Android thing. So now it says open and it will take me to the app. So now it'll take me to the app. I'm gonna go back over it again. So let's see. So if you're on your app store, let me come back out of here. You're gonna type in TikTok, and then search for it. And then I say don't click open, click it felt like I was clicking. Don't click open, click the symbol or the word. You said Androids doesn't auto update? Yeah, definitely check then. Yeah, I think some people say theirs automatically update. Ooh, got thunderstorms coming through. So yeah, I I would encourage people. House is over here. She said, yes, they do. She said it in all caps. Hey, I would encourage you guys to check. Check your app store, check the Google Play Store. You do the checks. I know updates happen easily every week. Oh, so Pal said you might have the setting turned off. Um, I have my setting turned on the iPhone. It still does not automatically update. So that's all I got to say about that. So just know you can have it turned on, you can have it turned off. You can decide what you want to do. I tell you to check just to be on the safe side because they're sending updates all the time. Is a setting for auto updates. Yeah. So it's a setting for the iPhone too. It literally is a setting. For whatever reason, I still get that update. I have that setting turned on. But all I'm going to say is all I can tell you. It's up to you to listen or not. Either way, the video doesn't still work for me. And I checked and it's up to date for me. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I can't think of any other things that I would say. App update, make sure you're doing the whole 60 seconds. Make sure your phone somebody said their phone didn't was too dated and they needed to probably update their phone because they weren't getting all the different graphics and other details either. So it could have been it could be your phone device. I don't know. Androids, I'm not as familiar with the settings or the type of Android options are out there. iPhones, I would say if you have an iPhone that's under 14, it's probably 13. This is actually a 13 Pro. It does fine, but I never go live on it. But I would tell you to probably get your phone updated anywhere 14 and above. That would be my recommendation. Uh, can you example the video, please? Sure. Give me 1 second. You're saying the video she's talking about had to unstore and uninstall and reinstall. That's something you have to do too. That's true. Mm-hmm. House, that may be something you need to do. Uninstall and reinstall. The stickers be giving us issues. Maybe I need new phone. I fell out. Oh, it's from 2020. Yeah, it might be time to get a phone. It's time, friend. Use that as your backup. You said TikTok. Yeah, it is. This week, it's cashews. I have a 12 Pro Max. It might be. It works just fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I would tell you at some point you might need to update though. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say to that. So you guys, think about your tech, think about what you're using this for. Streaming does take up a lot of space. It does. So if you're gonna stream over time and stuff, I don't have any apps running in the background. I hear you, friend. Um, I don't have any apps running in the background. I try to close out my other what do you call it? Those other tabs for my web pages and stuff. I try to close out and minimize how many of those are running. So you got to be intentional about when you stream because it can take up a lot of space, especially if you're doing the laptop or the desktop. It takes up a lot of space. So just be mindful of that. Hey, how you doing, the Julia Jones? When are we going to see you live, friend? Thank you for that daily heartbeat. So yeah, so definitely be mindful of your device, be mindful of your streaming, the type of softwares. Hey, friend. Okay, so somebody, I can't remember who was that beautiful butterfly. I think you asked for an example, an ex- excuse me, an example of the live. Okay, so here, so we're gonna go here. So if you're in the heartbeat, we're gonna click it, the video rather. You're gonna scroll down to. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Appreciate the support, friend. And so we're here with the heartbeat. And so the videos we're talking about is posting a highlight. And this video here is the hype video. It's a template. So the template looks like this. It's going to have this little banner on it. And it also has this little screen that comes on your face. And I'm going to actually do the video because I could use the votes on this account. I need to get some votes on this account too, but I could use the vote. So I'm going to get some votes in because you get for doing these videos, you get 100. All right. You get 100 per video. You get to do 2 videos. So I'm going to do mine real quick. It'll be a 60-second video. I have it set to 60 seconds. The screen is here and it's scanning my face and I'm going to do it. Hey, TikTok. Community Fest is here. We are getting ready for Community Fest. Join us live where we are talking all things going live. And I'm so excited to be supporting Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency, supporting her as a fan of hers. I think she's amazing. She's so helpful. I'm rooting for her as she climbs the leaderboard. And so I want you guys to join me in rooting for Dr. Lisa. Come to her live. She goes live daily, twice a day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. And guess what? She also has a creator network agency. And so you can join her agency if you're a live host. So join her lives. They're really informative. She gives a lot of great information and you have a good time learning and encouraging other creators. So come to Community Fest, come to Dr. Lisa Live, and you're going to enjoy every bit of it. And then join her live each day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. See you at Community Fest. Bye bye. So that's my video, y'all. I'm posting it. It's gonna be on my page. Okay. So what happens is it scans and it does that. And then I'm gonna hit next. The hashtag is automatically there, and I'm just gonna hit send. I ain't doing nothing extra. It asked me about accepting the sound stuff. I'm gonna accept it and post the video, and that's it. So, do you see my? I missed it, therapy girl. I need to go see it. Did you share it with me? If you share it, I'll put it on my story. Share the video for me with me so I can add it to my story. Okay, do if you're in Chi-town, then they'll say Eastern time. Say that. Oh, I'm in Florida. I'm originally from Chicago. Yes, I'm originally from Chicago. Yeah, that's home for me, but I live in Orlando, Florida. Um Under your timer on the right, you said under marriage, you said under your timer on the right, their speakers, etc. says 0. Not sure what that is. Here, that's a campaign. Are you seeing a campaign maybe? Maybe that's a campaign symbol. If you're seeing a speaker of some sort, is it circulating? Are you talking about the two people? Okay, that's good. You said that makes more sense that I'm not that's not Chicago and I didn't say Central. It's like, why did she say Central time? I love it. So AI says sharing tips for sharing the 60-second hype videos. That's what TikTok said. Nope. What do you, I don't know what you're looking at. Let's see. Let's see on this side. So I don't see anything over here. Above your agency, it says say hi. I don't you said the pocketbook? Oh, the sneakers? Oh, you said speakers. I thought I saw speakers. Sneakers, pocketbook. This is called viewer wishes. This here, this is called viewer wishes. Is that what you mean? Is that what, do I owe somebody a heart gesture? I'm sorry. No, it says zeros. So this is called viewer wishes. This is a feature that allows you to pin certain gifts. And because people send those gifts, you do things. I'll say hi, heart gesture, sing your name. And so this is called viewer wishes. And so when you are thank you very much. Appreciate it, friend. So when you are live, you want your community to engage with some of the different viewer wishes task here. Now I'm actually in a campaign, so I put these particular gifts on purpose because there's a campaign, and I got to see where I'm at. 'Cause I think it ends. It might end today, possibly. Let me check. Thank you. 2 months. Awesome, Mystique. Welcome to the room. Essence, you said hello. I'm looking for the backpack that you reference in the gift box. Where's that again? Okay, let me show here. If you click the gift box, thank you so much. Reaching level 11. If you scroll past here, the little words here, there's that little backpack symbol. If you click that, doesn't like it when I'm clicking it lately. There we go. Okay, and that's where your votes are. This is also, it's called the backpack panel. This is also, if you do a quick battle or a battle of some sort, you will see mine didn't have a backpack. Did you scroll over? We got to scroll over past exclusive so you can see the little symbol here. So yeah, those words move. Um, See these words, they slide. Okay. You said, how do you find the campaigns? These are campaigns here. You see that here? Like if I click those words, these are all campaigns. Hold on, I was pressing it. So this is Fantastic Journey. Let's see. The one I was just going to look up was how I was doing on the leaderboard for the pick your outfit. And so when you guys click it, you'll see a lot of times some of these campaigns require you as viewers to do things, and you can also track to see how the host is performing. And so when you're in my room, you'll be able to see how I'm doing also, and how, like for Community Fest, your information will be up there for Community Fest. I see. Yep. So that's why I said there's a campaign I'm supposed to be checking for. Let me see. It's the one. That's why there's shoes, the sneakers, and let me see if that's it. And the purses there, the bag. And I'm supposed to be doing. Doesn't have me tracked very well. Let's see, where am I at on the leaderboard? I'm 27 on the leaderboard. It ends in 1 day. So we'll see how I do in the next couple of days. Top 30 are eligible for prizes. So we'll see. We'll see if I continue to go up on the leaderboard. Thank you so much. Thank you, friend. How you doing, Lady B? Thank you for the sneakers. Be faithful, crown. Appreciate the support, friend. Hey, BB, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. And so yes, because we said hi and gave our name, but it says 0. Um, you gotta click it to send the gift. Did you send the sneakers? Or did it re-up? Something you can use. Hey, friend, keep reminding me of my homework. Can't figure out how to sing my name. No, you have to send the gift and I will sing your name. These are things that I will do if you send those. That's what it is. Your viewer, you said, oh. Y'all so cute. Y'all like, how? What we supposed to be doing? So you guys are my viewers, and these are the things that you wish of me. So it's called viewer wishes. You said, I love that. Now, let me be very clear. I cannot sing. Okay. So I don't know. Hello, marriage. How are you, friend? Hi. So that's how that goes. But let me talk about this because this particular feature is really good when you have a room, and obviously all of us can put viewer wishes up. TikTok makes you add these. I shouldn't say make you, but it's part of different campaigns. So I'm in a campaign that has people who are sending Mystique, hello friend. People who are sending they want you to set up your viewer wishes with these particular gifts. And actually, I don't know if I have all the right ones, but I know the first two are correct. The necklace may not be. Hello, marriage again. And so with that, you want to add your wishes for the campaigns. You want to participate in some of these campaigns because you could easily be on top of the leaderboard. The other thing I'll say is that, hey, Digital X-Ray, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that, Rose. The other thing I'll say is that if you are in a room where people want something for you, so for my friend Sandy was in the room earlier. I don't know if she's still here. She does what's called the sand art. So have you seen those people who draw names and they have the beautiful writing that they do in the sand, and they'll write something on a sandboard and erase it, and then they'll write another name. Have you ever seen those lives? You got to get to Sandy's live if you've never seen what I'm talking about. Really, really interesting. So, and people in the chat, chat's moving, people are in the room. It's a really engaging live stream. But for your name to get written, she has a list of things for you to do. Yes, they are they are. I seriously, it's one of those lives that you can just stay in those rooms the whole time and just look at it. Just see the names. She's done I've gone to her lives a few times and she's done my name and I've done little screenshots of it so I can have it. I need to post that type of stuff because I think it's just really cool. Um, but anyway, so she'll have, if you want your full name, so she'll have the words. You could change this. It says, say hi, heart gesture, sing your name, but you can have it where it's full name. And people know when they come in their room, if they want their full name, they're going to send whatever that gift is, or initials, or if you want your name with a video. And so she has all these different ways that you can get engagement. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you all coming in. Thank you for that daily heart me. Page. Oh, Jess, this is the other page. Welcome to the room. Am I allowed to call you Jess on this page? Um, and so just know that's how you can do this. Okay. My tarot card readers, I talk about that all the time. When they're doing the cards and showing the cards, they'll turn on viewer wishes to show how to get your reading. So if you want a full reading, if you want a mini reading, if you want yes and no questions, they have a whole list of things you can do. So that's called viewer wishes. And so I tell people to think about how you want your room to engage as people are asking questions, people are engaging really in your room. You know, you could set it up. You guys ask me questions all the time about the board. I could have a board up here. Be like, if you want to know about the board, you send a galaxy. You know, I'm joking. So, but again, that's how you want to think about your room. Like, what do you want people to do, and how do you get them to engage in that way? All right. Let me know if there's other questions. I'm gonna stay on for maybe another 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna do a 90-minute live because I need to do some homework. She's not in the room right now. Carol West is a voice actor. And she is doing her live tonight or her Zoom meeting tonight. So I'm trying to do my homework, be a better student because I've been really slacking. And I also need to send the agency folks. I'm sending you guys a reminder about the webinars. There's some other webinars that are happening too over the next few days. I'm going to send that stuff to you all. And so I want you guys to make sure you're getting all the information. There's also uh, what is it called? Like a guide booklet I want to send you for Community Fest. So I'll send that to you. You said yes, please. BU, did you officially accept the agency request? Let me know once you accept that. And then once you accept it, I can add you to you're gonna get my webpage to join my school community. Okay. Did you accept it? Let's see. I don't see. You did accept it. Okay. I'll send it once I get off this live. You know what? I'll send it right now, actually. Let me see. Um, so that way you can have it and it'll be out there for you. Others coming in the room. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if there's any questions. Um, cool. Thanks. You're welcome. Capricorn, welcome back to the room. I didn't get the school link. You have once you fill out form, um, my form, I wanna make sure I sent it to you actually. But once you fill out my form, there's a confirmation email. So this is for you also, be you. There's a confirmation email that will have the school link there. Click that to join. So you're gonna fill out my form, and then there's a confirmation email there. And um, okay, I did. Okay, you did get my form. So and you did the school link. You clicked the link. Then you should have been accepted. So let me know if you don't still see it. Need help with getting commenting on live. With getting commenting on live, what you mean? Okay, I'll double check it. Okay, thanks. Um, yeah, what do you mean by that? Be you. May I get the information as well for your agency, please? I am a content creator, need help. Do you go live, Essence? Essence. So agencies, so creator network agencies are only for people who have started going live, and you got to be going live. I have to be honest with you guys. There's a few people who joined recently. You guys got to get your live hours in. I can't keep you on the not going live. So you got to do live 4 days out the week for at least 61 minutes. So I've been saying that, so I want to make sure you guys know I actually do have to remove you if you're not going to go live. So just keep that in mind. Um, sorry, you all. My YouTube community. Okay. Um, let me know, Essence. Do you actually go live, friend? Let me know. Yes, ma'am. What's your schedule? I go live like 3 hours, at least 3 to 4 days. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So have you haven't applied to the agency yet? So let me say hello. This is where you would go to apply to the agency. And then I'll do a quick overview of the agency for others that are in the room still. And then I'm going to get off shortly. So let me know if there's any other questions. I'll get off probably in the next 10 minutes or so. So You said essence. You said I have a question. What are fragments and diamonds? I hear people going off about them, and what are they saying? What are they going off about? Let me know. Let me hear what are some of the things they're saying about fragments and diamonds. Let me know, friend. Um, that is important to know. I want to know, are they saying it to the viewers? Or are they saying it about what's happening? I know the answer to that. I know what they're doing. So, but let me hear what you're saying. You said I go live. Okay. Let me while I'm doing that, I'm gonna send BU the information she's looking for. So I can send that to her. Um, so I'll explain fragments and diamonds. Okay, so I'll explain it for you guys. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm focused. Thank you, friends. So they are meeting them. They want more. Half are confused. Okay. All right. Um, okay. Let me finish the agency conversation first, and then we'll do a quick rundown of the live host side. So, as a for the agency, I just pinned the agency's page, and so for my agency, and I'll pin it again on this page. You'll find the application. Maybe go about 4 videos in. The first 5 to 6 videos have the application to the agency. The more recent videos are all about Live Fest, so they don't have the link to the agency, unfortunately. And so just know that link isn't there for you. Um, Although I think I could have applied it. I probably think I could have added it. I think that was an oversight on my side. I probably should have added it. Anyway, so and shields, what they are. And the shields, what are they? Okay, I'll talk about it, friend. So, agency, I go live twice a day, supporting, answering questions. Um, I have a Zoom meeting weekly to support creators. Put in my TikTok notebook, okay? I do one-on-ones with my new with all my creators. People can schedule those, ask questions about their data. We can go over your analytics. I help you with some strategies and tips to continue to go live. So all that is part of the things I do. I have a strategy guide for I just put out there recently, so people will have that in the school community. I tell you to follow that as almost like a blueprint to make sure you're getting the information you need. Um, we have a school community. That's where resources are. We also have group chats. I have to add my newest people to the group chats, but we have group chats too as another way for you to get resources and information. What are the equipment that is necessary to have before going live? Lights. The microphone's not necessary if your phone has good audio. My phone does. Um, Lighting is pretty important. The phone is important. The phone stand that you put your phone on. I have a tabletop stand that I use. That's probably the basics. Charger cord to make sure your phone can get charged really quickly if needed. My phone's gonna need charging soon. And so yeah, that's the basic equipment. Yeah. Um, So I do all that to support creators, and you also have group chats here on TikTok. So those are things that I do, and we have campaigns we do. I share updates about TikTok. Agencies also can protect you if you're in violation or about to get banned. So that's what agencies are there for. Um, you said you're fancy. Yeah, this is a background light. This is a real background. There's a background light, a sunset lamp that I'm using too. So all that is needed for you don't need much equipment. I tell people all the time, you evolve. This is something I just started doing with the lighting and stuff, the background lighting, like in the last 3, 4 months, maybe towards like February I started it. So don't feel like you have to have everything set up. I've been going live for a year and a half, and I was without this type of lighting. So it's improved and it'll evolve for you. So yeah, so that's what I would tell you for agency stuff. Um, you can't be with an agency already. You have to leave an agency, and then you have to wait before you could join a new one. Um, you have to make sure that you are, thank you so much for that level of cake, level 5. You got to make sure that you haven't earned too many diamonds. You got to make sure you're in the US or Canada to join my agency in particular. So all those things are required. All right. So real crash course on fragments, diamonds, and shields. Okay. So again, I'm going to put hello in the chat. So when I click my photo, you guys can do the same if you want to put box in the chat so you can kind of follow what I'm doing. You see 3 boxes. This is you as a viewer, you as a live host. I'm sorry, you as a fan club member, and you as a live host. The diamond, I did it too quickly. Let me show you. You as, I don't know why this is so blurry today. The diamond here is what I'm clicking where it says D5. This shows your status as a live host. So there's levels that leagues that you're paying attention to. So those live hosts that you're in their rooms and they're kind of upset about what's happening with their leagues and stuff. I don't normally teach this really for my newbies because I don't want you to pay attention to leagues if you haven't built a community. The leagues are based on your community supporting you. Viewers, your community, your viewers, your fan club members, thank you so much for that daily heart me. They're here and they give you what's called they put coins on their accounts and they can send gifts. Those gifts turn into diamonds for you. That's what a diamond is. A diamond is the gift that you're receiving has a value to it. It has a diamond value. So you are collecting diamonds based on that gifting and engagement that's happening. Those diamonds turn into rewards, which is money based on what you're doing in your live stream, how long you go live. Hey, Toya, thank you for that daily heart me. How long you go live and how many new followers you get. That's part of the scale live rewards. And then each week, that's for each live that you do. And then each week, Monday through Sunday, basically, is based on how many new fan club members you've earned. Thank you so much for that level up cake, VO. You got 'em. How many new fan club members you've earned, how many days that during that week you've gone live, and if you've surpassed your highest league. I don't know why it's not showing up. D5 is the league right here. If you surpass your highest league you've ever been in. Can you explain guardians? Tell me what's a guardian. Guardian. Not ringing a bell. Did I just say something that sounded like guardians? I'm trying to process. Maybe it's another word that you're thinking. What's a guardian? Let me know, friend. I don't know if I said guardian. I don't think I did. What about shields? Let me get to that. Fragments and shields, I'll get to in a second. I'm trying to understand guardians. Diamonds, rewards. Guardians is somebody to take care of children. Change charge of the kids. No, friend, not in TikTok. I'm a C4, and there is a guardian to protect me. You mean a shield? Maybe that's what you meant. A shield? Thank you, friend. Not familiar with the term guardian in TikTok words. I think shield. Maybe you're thinking about a shield. You're in C4 and there's a shield that will potentially protect you. So let me know if that's what you meant. And if not, screenshot it for me, Janae, where you're seeing guardian. Screenshot it and send it to me, and I'll tell you what it's about. I'm not picturing, which is no, it says your guardian. Yeah, send it to me, whatever you're looking at. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I feel like now you're like, is that campaign language? Maybe it's a campaign you're looking at. I don't know. I don't know, guardian. I could see shield. TikTok might be trying to be clever. You know, sometimes they'll say, yeah, this is your guardian. I'm like, why don't you just say shield, TikTok? I don't know though. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. So let me know what you're seeing. Um, yeah, I'm looking at this. So yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any language to say guardian. No, I don't think so. Okay, I did. I redid the app. Just got the school link. Okay, gotcha. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yes, I think a campaign. I think I saw a guardian. You think it's a campaign associated with a campaign? Okay, it might be associated with a campaign. And that could be part of the language that they're using for that campaign. But yeah, send it to me and I'll take a look at it. So really quickly, D5. D5 is the lowest level. It's the very first level. It goes from D5 all the way up to A1. So everybody starts off at D5. Okay? So everyone starts with D5. D as in dog, D5. And then you go up to D4, D3, D2, D1. That's the D League. That's the beginner league. And when you're in the D League, you'll notice there's only so many fragments that you can that you're going to collect along this timeline. It starts off at 99% and it goes to 0. And along the way, you're collecting, these are called fragments. Think of fragments as credits. Okay? So you're collecting credits that are going to allow you to move up in advance to the next league, which is D4. Because we're on D5 here, it'll be D4 for this account. So as you're doing that, you're paying attention to how you're performing within a 24-hour time period. So that's the time that's remaining. What does that say? 6 hours? No, 5 hours and 47 minutes. So you're paying attention to that timeline. The time starts at midnight and it goes all the way to the next 11:59. So in a daily basis, you're paying attention to if you grow or not. So you're here um, at 99%, and if you get to, what is that, 20%, it'll put you at one extra fragment, which will be that little spot here at 11:59. Doesn't matter what happens throughout the day, because you'll get to that line and you're competing with everybody else in D5. There's a ranking. That's what that ranking's about. And so you're competing with everybody else who's in D5 and you're trying to move up that leaderboard, that ranking. And so if you are not going live that day, you stay at 99%. Or if you at 11:59, maybe things got to push back. So maybe you went live earlier in the day, but by 11:59, you have been pushed back down to under this 20% threshold, because that's what that is for, and say you're in here, then you're not going to get that fragment. You don't get a fragment. So you got to be in this area to earn that fragment by 11:59. Okay? Everything is based on 11:59. So no matter where you're at, like if I got off this live now, and I'll be honest with you, let's see. Um, I'm safe now, maybe. I'm safe now. I'm not gonna earn a fragment, but I won't lose one. So I shouldn't lose one. We'll see. You said gratitude, but that's why those live hosts were complaining or a little paying attention, a little nervous on edge, because they're like, oh, I don't know where I'm going to be by 11:59, and it doesn't look good. So what happens with, so that explains fragments. Fragments are these little credits. Shields, this account does not have any shields. So this account does not have any shields. So there's no shields showing. A shield is like um it's like a bonus or credit. Also, I don't want to use the word credit again, but it's essentially it is like a little extra protection. So if I was going to be dropping down, so you could lose. Now in the D League you don't lose, so when you get to the C League and the B League and A League, now you're like, okay, what's happening here? Because TikTok will say you will drop down and then you can lose one of your fragments. Okay, so we get to C and D, I mean C, B, A. I'm in B4. I can drop down to B5 because you can go backwards now. D League, they don't typically let you go backwards unless you're if you're not, if you're going live. You can always kind of get back to where you don't lose a credit, but you maintain what you have. Is there pirating on shields? I don't understand the question. Say the question. Rewrite it for me. It might have gotten auto checked.
Friend, you don't want to dry tag. You didn't put comments behind people's words. The when you're trying to engage with them, so that's called dry tagging. Um, oh, you're at -1. Let's see where you at. Oh, they did add. Is that? Oh, that might be for D1. Oh, they changed it where you can now lose a fragment. Oh, I didn't think they did that for all of D League. Oh, I think that's new. Who knows? Has that been there? Who in the room knows? That's new. That was not there. Interesting. Everyone learning. I just learned something too. I didn't know that D1 did that. D1, they made it negative. When did that happen? When did that happen? I think that happened recently when they added the new A leagues. I'm online today for sure. Shoot, I'm tired, but supporting people. I heard that, friend. Yeah. Oh, wow. So I didn't know D1 also has a negative fragment you can lose. So the shield keeps you in place. So if you have shields, it'll allow you to not lose that fragment. You'll stay where you're at and not drop down. So it shields you from dropping down. Expiration on shields. Um, no. If you have to use it, you lose it. Yeah, they'll use a shield in a second. A shield is daily. I mean, it could be used any day that you are gonna potentially lose it. It'll show the shield. If you have any shields, it'll show it. Like if you collect any shields, it'll show it right there. You collect shields when you league up. Like so, for example, if you went up to C1, I mean C5, you'll get a shield. If you so this account hasn't been past B5. So if this account went up to B4, it'll get a shield. It hasn't gotten a shield before. I've only gone live on this account maybe 5 times, 5 or 6 times. I haven't gone live a lot. Yeah, you said you just got one. I'm glad you mentioned this. Yes, yeah. V, do you go live regularly? What's the deal? Um, let's see. Yeah, you do. You go live. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you could be at risk. You're D1 also. Yeah. Thanks for the live tips. You're welcome, friend. I'm going live daily now. Look at you. Nice, nice. Um, so have to stay consistent is the key. It's the key. Yeah. And then you'll shift a little bit about your thinking and what happens in your room and stuff as time goes on too, because you'll think about ways that you can kind of keep yourself in a good status, so that you don't lose your shield and your fragments and stuff like that. You might battle, you might do some other things to kind of keep you in a good space. Some people go live like I do. I go live twice a day, but and time of day matters too. Gotta go. Thank you so much, pals. I appreciate you. Time of day matters too of when you go live. You might, talk to your community and this is a sticker you can add to kind of show you where you're at so people can see that. See your standing and see if you're at risk of gaining a fragment or losing a fragment, it'll say that. So to keep you safe and stuff. So little things like that you want to pay attention to. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Um, Last night went to D4 and got one. Okay, so you got a shield. So that shield, you'll keep it. It doesn't expire, but just keep in mind, if it's a day you don't go live, that shield is going to get used in most cases. Because, well, maybe, I don't know. D4, I didn't think you would lose a fragment. Maybe it's just D5. Let's see. I don't know if D4 you lose a fragment. Let me check. What vitamins do you take? I am exhausted. I take B12 and D3 on a daily basis. Okay, so no, D4 you don't lose. I wonder if that's a DA. I'm sorry, D1 um, new rule that you lose it. I didn't think it happened in any of the D leagues, but it must be a D1 thing. Have you noticed which times of day is best to go live? It depends on your topic. I tell people all the time, first of all, it starts with you because you want to find a time that you can be consistent. So 4 o'clock worked for me because my son was still at school. My husband was doing, coming home from work, doing his walk. He picks up our son. So, and in my day job, when I started this, I was still working, allowed me to, have flexibility time by that time of the day. So it worked for me just based on life. Um, Start with you so you can be consistent because that's the key. You don't want to keep bouncing around your time and day and trying to figure stuff out. Try to find a time that you can be consistent so your audience can depend on you, show up for you. And then ultimately, what you're going to do is start to expand on that. If your time works better for, a topic that's more in the AM versus a topic that's more in the evening, those are the type of things you're going to pay attention to also. So I'm teasing. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, friend. Um, have you noticed which? Oh, yes. So that's what I would say. You're great at explaining. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. Um, so yeah. Figure out the time that works best for you first. Last thing, I'm gonna get off shortly because I think my battery's gonna go out on me. My battery on YouTube. I got charging it. Let's see. Um, See if I can get a little charge. Okay. So that'll keep me for another few minutes before I have to get off. Um, so when it comes to as you're advancing, these are my D1s as you're thinking about this, because now it seems like you guys are getting to the point where you're doing a consistent schedule. That's going to matter as you continue to grow. And then you're going to think about other things you might want to do. If you are opposed to battling, I'm going to tell you to lower your mindset and temperature on that. You do want to integrate some of that into your live stream. That's going to help you advance too. And so I would say put that into your toolkit as well. You said I work from 8 a.m. to 5:30, so I would be stuck doing live late. There are people who do morning. I mean, I know that's not ideal depending on your traffic and driving to work or whatever the case may be. But I have a couple people in my agency that go live as early as 6:30, and they're morning risers. They're drinking their coffee. Like Luna, she's awesome. She does the thrifting reselling conversations. She's a morning person. She has this whole lineup where she's doing her coffee talk, and then she's talking through her topic and engaging with our audience. And so she has a nice little live that she does for 90 minutes to 2 hours, depending on how much time she has available. And then I have another one that does a 7:30 live. And so she wakes up pretty early. Hey King, how are you? TikTok after dark goes crazy. It's fun to do it, girl. Yeah, it is. It is. Yep. So like 4 a.m. or 5, okay. That's early, but yeah. See, yeah, I'm good right in the midday. Now, again, when we talk about these leagues, these are the things that you have to kind of pay attention to too. Is there a difference between going 90 minutes to 2 hours? It is. The longer you go, the better visibility. You'll get pushed out a little bit more. So I'm gonna get off in just a few minutes, but just recognizing that the more the longer you stay, the more visibility you'll get. TikTok will have another wave of people coming into the room soon. So, um, typically it's funny when I say I'm about to get off, TikTok will send new people in my room. Hey, Rachel. And so you'll see that happen too over time as it gets to know you and start putting you out on the For You feed a little bit more because they want you to stay. Now, I'll see how my live acts today because I got off my live. I was trying to get off my live earlier and the power button didn't work. I couldn't get out the live. Yes, that's been happening. Yeah, so they'll push people in your live. So I couldn't get out. TikTok's like, no, you're not going. You're staying. You're gonna be here all day. But yeah, so I don't know what happened. I haven't tried to end it yet, so we'll see. Y'all might be looking at me, looking at y'all, because I'm like, I can't get out again. So I had to do it like a hard swipe out the whole app, like just close the app. Thank you. Hey King, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. I saw the timer go back up to 30 minutes. What timer? Oh, for here, for the viewer wishes, it's on a 30-minute timer. You could turn that feature off. Like I don't know why. Honestly, I should turn it off because it's a little distracting that it re-ups. So I should just let it stay there and just linger. But yeah, so that's there. But yeah, I probably will turn that timer off. Tomorrow's the last day for that particular campaign, so I'll probably turn it off. I couldn't get to the end my live the other day too. Oh, it wouldn't work for you. And you were clicking the power button. It didn't work for me this morning. I was clicking it. I changed my screen protector. I was like, maybe it's the screen protector because that area, hey Essence, that area is not making contact, but it was. So I think it was the glitch. I'm not getting highlights of your live to repost. Once it starts generating, give it a minute and then go back and check it again. It'll show it. Yeah. I'm going live once a week to start out. Okay. And do this, or do you suggest every day? I suggest every day. You want to get the algorithm used to you. Once a week is not enough to go live. It's almost like you're restarting every time you go live. So I would say definitely have a schedule where you're at least 4 to 5 days a week versus just once, and ideally daily. Yeah. Hey, sweetie pie, how you doing, friend? Others come in our room. Appreciate you all coming through. So ideally, you want to do daily. Yeah. That'll get you a little bit more traffic and visibility over time. Hey, Bob, how are you, friend? Thank you, Essence. Thank you for the Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate it, friend. Others that are coming in, let me know if there's any additional questions. My other people looking to join the agency, um, let me know if you have any questions. Hey, Bob, thank you for that. I love you so much. In the heart puff, appreciate your friend. Thank you, Sweetie Pie, for that daily heart me. And then let me know if you guys have questions about Community Fest. Today is the last day. We switch over to the qualifiers. And so the points you've collected already will go towards the qualifying round. I think they said up to 2,000 points. I got more than that. So we're going to see how many they take over, transition over. He said, gotta run. Thank you. Oh, thank you for learned a lot. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you being here. Some of my comments won't go through to your live. Do you know why? No, it depends on if you're I don't see comments, friend. It depends on if you're saying a filtered word. It could be a word you're saying. Let's see. Let me see if there's any blocked words. That's always a good thing to check. Um, if there's any words that are being blocked by TikTok. Um, Comment safety. Um, no, I don't see any words that seem to be problematic. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Could be something. Sometimes they'll, if it's a word that's a block word, you got to be careful with that. If it is a word that is, if your comment is super long, that can sometimes block you. It doesn't also like, when you use like the apostrophe or anything like that. It doesn't like those type of words either. So what is those called? Contrast words. It doesn't like those words. So if you use apostrophes and stuff, try to remove that, or any kind of like dashes. Sometimes that could be the problem. That kept happening to me yesterday. Did it? Yeah, thinking, just look and see if there's some of that you're doing with like the way you write. I write like that. Like I'll say it's and using other kind of contrast words. It doesn't like those. Um, so we'll see if I had them DM me. They were asking me how much something costs. Oh, it could have been the money. Yeah, it could have been a price in dollar signs. That could be problematic too. Yep, yep. TikTok was blocking that comment. Yep. Yeah, if it's money related, monetization, yeah, that's true. I forgot to mention that. TikTok doesn't like pricing. I say sometimes, Sweetie Pie was able to put TikTok in. I would say always avoid like overuse of social media names, TikTok included. Try not to do that. Maybe do our initials TT, that type of stuff. That could be it too. Um, hey, Wani, how are you, friend? Thank you for joining. Let me know if there's other questions, friends. I'm almost at 2 hours, so I'm going to stay another 5 minutes. That'll put me at 2 hours. So, hey, Dr. L, appreciate you, friend. Welcome to the room. Welcome, friend. But yeah, let me know if there's other questions. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Tomorrow we're going to be in a different space with this campaign with Community Fest. I don't want you guys to be, nervous, afraid. I don't want you to be discouraged. It is going to be a little bit more gameplay that's happening. We'll see what it looks like. Like I said, I may come back even late tonight. I'm gonna message my late night buddy Soda. Oh, thank you, friend. I guess appreciate it. Soda's my late night buddy, so I'm gonna message her and see if she wants to come on late and see if what the next qualifying phase looks like for the campaign. But just know we're about to shift to the new day. The 18th is where qualifiers are happening, regionals are happening. And so I want you guys to kind of be aware of that gameplay as well. Hey, friend, how you doing? You, Cynthia. Thank you so much. You, Cynthia, bless. Thank you, friends, for being here. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. KV, thank you so much for being here as well. Others that are coming in. Thank you for the populars. Appreciate it, friend. And then my last thing, my live host in the room, who is going live, put that in the chat as well. Thank you on the YT. Appreciate you all. Thank you, friend. Um, Tips for the voice chat live. Don't mute your microphone. That will get you a restriction. Thank you, friend. Thank you for that. That will get you a restriction. Do not mute your microphone. Um, when your voice chat, make sure your microphone stays on because the whole thing is that you are talking. It's audio. So make sure that stays on. Make sure that you are, if you're playing music, that's fine, or playing a recording, be mindful that you're also using your voice too and you're talking through. So it's not just only the recording. So you want to balance that. Chaos to clarity. Welcome to the room, friend. Um, if you are, okay, yep. If you are, don't play TikTok music. People are overdoing that and they got hip to it. So don't do that. You shouldn't be able to do TikTok shop. Thank you, friend. Thank you for that. You should be able to do TikTok shop with the voice chat. You should be able to, but I'm sorry, you shouldn't be able to do TikTok shop. So don't turn it on. So you should not be able to. Don't do that. Is it considered a real live? It's considered a real live. It is. You don't get pushed out though. Mm-mm. Canadian. Okay, no TikTok shop anyways. Okay, perfect. Okay. So yeah, it's a real live. It is real, but it does not get pushed out. So you have very low impressions. That's where you're showing up in the feed. So it really is almost like a live for your current followers and viewers. So those are the people you're mainly catering to. Hey, Wendy, how are you, friend? That's mainly who your audience is. And so if they share your live and they send some people your live and those people come to your live, it's really because of your community. But TikTok does not really push you out on the For You feed or any of that too much. Oh, you said I'm only doing it doing my menopause Monday. Okay. So you're doing it for that one particular live. Okay. That's good. I want to add that. Yeah. That sounds good. Yep. You said you have no one. Yeah, it's pretty low. You're gonna have to promote it to your community, add it to your stories, do some video content about it. Just really try to play it up as much as possible. So maybe you get some new visibility, some new followers, folks that are interested in that topic. Sounds like a good, interesting audio conversation too. So yeah, I would definitely be mindful about the marketing and promoting it as much as possible to say that that's something you're doing. Yeah. On Mondays are an actual live, and I've added a women's wellness live. Okay. So that's the second live. The voice chat is the actual second live that you're gonna do then. I thought that one or two of the voice chats. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Um, all right. Oh, a third live. Gotcha. All right. So not bad at all. If you can get some more visibility to it, that'd be great. So yeah, if it starts off with a few people, keep doing it. It'll grow. Thank you. Any advice is appreciated. You're welcome. So yeah, just keep going, keep doing it. Just be mindful, like I said, they don't mute your mic. That's probably the biggest thing, biggest no-no. They'll send you a warning about it if you do. Um, you can pause your live, but don't pause it for too long. Um, again, or too many times rather. And then make sure you're engaging with the audience. You're speaking to them, saying "Welcome to my room," doing all that, all the things to kind of get some activity. Especially if, again, if it's a pre-recorded um, message, pause it and of course talk so you can engage viewers. That's going to be really important. I think a lot of people treat it as if they could just play their music and play their recording. TikTok's like, it's not original content. You got to make sure you're engaging as well. You said I made it up north. All right, Rita, appreciate you, friend. Awesome, awesome. Um, should I promote it? Uh, Try to do organic first, like through your audience. When I say promote, I meant more like doing videos talking about the purpose of this live, what you're doing in that live, when people should attend and stuff. So that's what I would say. Try to do it organic and maybe do 2 to 3 videos each week about it so that hopefully it'll get put out as a as content that people want to see and engage in. Okay. All right, my dear friends, I appreciate it. Got it. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for supporting. I am going to get off. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you later tonight. I think I will be back tonight. So I'm going to look at the schedule, look at my time and stuff. But I'll probably come back. If I do, it'll be like doing the 11 o'clock hour, maybe 11:30, 11:45, so that I can be here right when the clock strikes 12 and maybe have a little bit more insight to what's happening with the next phase. All right. You have a good evening. You too, friend. Thank you all. Grab your points. That's correct. Grab your points. Thank you, friends. So yeah, definitely grab your points. And then we'll be back. We'll be talking about Community Fest Part 2, the qualifiers and the regional rounds. Like I said, I'm kind of kicking myself because I wish I would have went to the meeting yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to. There's going to be some webinars and information tomorrow though. So I'm going to get to that stuff and see if I can get a little bit of insights to what's happening. All right. Grab your points. All right. Thank you all for watching the live. Thank you for your comments, your stickers, your likes, your shares, and all your gifting. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And I tell you all the time to make sure practice makes progress. Nope, don't be trying to be perfect. That's not what this is about. So you want to make sure you are just practicing to go live, okay? All right, friends, thank you so much. I'm going to see if it lets me out. TikTok let me out. It's let me out, y'all. See y'all later. All right, bye-bye. All right, friends. Thank you all for being here as well. I appreciate you all supporting. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.